If you boys are looking for some cracking deals on FIFA 18 coins, head on over to IG Vault all over Christmas, where you will get yourself 8% off your orders. All links and coupon codes down below. What's going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel. So as you've probably seen recently, Liverpool signed VVD, baby. And that wanted me to make this video because I got overly excited thinking about the future, what our team is going to be like. So we are going to build Liverpool on FIFA 19, or what it potentially could be next year, and it's a little bit exciting. So let's get straight into it and not waste any time. Of course, we're going to start with the goalkeeper. So let's see who we've got. So in goal we have got Jack Butland. There's rumours beginning to circulate since we signed Van Dyck. The Klopp really wants a goalkeeper, and Butland's name was top of the list. Well, I say top of the list, it's the one being talked about most at the minute. Of course, Oblak has been thrown around, but that's very unlikely, but that would be absolutely fantastic. But for somebody like Jack Butland, I think a deal could be done rather easily, and I've always rated him. I think he's a top goalkeeper. 100% he's better than what we've got, but there's still the question, is he Liverpool quality? Is he good enough to, you know, save enough points to make your title contenders? That's the issue I've got with that one, but well worth a shot. Or I would give Ward, who we've already got at the bloody club, a shot in the team, which it doesn't seem it's going to happen, but that would be my inkling. If we can't get Oblak, you know, give Ward a chance. But Jack Butland wouldn't be a bad addition to the team, and definitely an improvement, which is what we are looking for. Right, so up to right back, I am going with Trent Alexander-Arnold, a player I absolutely adore. I think he's absolutely fantastic. He's what Liverpool is all about. He gives his all, he's got passion. You can see when he scored that bloody goal, the passion that was running through him. It was like seeing Gerrard celebrate for the first time. You can just see what it meant to score at the top end for the lad. And not only has he got passion, he's got abundance of bloody quality, and the potential in this lad is frightening. Yes, we've got Klein. Couldn't think of his bloody name. We've got Nathaniel Klein at right back, but with his injury issues, we don't know what the story is. Nobody seems to know what's going on with him. But this guy is number one for me. Gomez, fantastic player, but he's a centre back. Trent is an out-and-out right back, and that's where he should be, and I hope he's our number one next season. Right, over to centre-back, I'm starting off with Joel Matip, another player who I think is quality. I think we signed him for free, which is absolutely ridiculous. Yes, he's got his injury problems, which doesn't really help when you're looking for a solid back two. You need to rely on your two centre-backs to stay fit for 90% of the season at least, but when he's there, he's a quality player. And the reason I put Matip in, Gomez, as I say, is a centre-back. And eventually I would love to see Gomez and Trent in the same team, settling down and being the main two in that defence. But at the minute, I think we should still be easing Gomez into centre-back. But Matip, for me, quality when he's fit. And next up, we have the absolute beauty that is Virgil Van Dyck. Now, price-wise, let's just not talk about that. I started talking about this last season. Money's there in the game, it's going to be spent. Inflation has sent it the way it's gone ridiculous. Yes, 75 million is crazy, especially for a centre-back. But if 75 million sorts out Liverpool's, or one of Liverpool's main problems at the back, excluding the goalkeeper, we know that. But if Virgil comes in and sorts a problem, then it's worth more than 75 million, because Gary Neville said it. If Liverpool sort out their defence and goalkeeper, they're title contenders. So if we have title contenders spending 75 million, then holy Christ, it's a bargain. It's a bloody bargain. It's going to be tough for the lad at first, because under the spotlight, the same as Pogba, Lukaku, every little mistake he makes it's going to be expanded, escalated beyond what it should be. But as fans, we need to expect that. We're going to get slated next season if he makes a little bit, this season of course, because he's coming in January. We're going to get slated if he makes a slight mistake. But, you know, that's banter, I can take that. The lad's going to be good. He's solid, he's a fantastic player, and I'm delighted with it. And I know there's fans out there that are jealous that we've got Van Dyck. United would have bloody loved him. Man City thought they were going to get him, or the fans did anyway on Twitter, and they've gone very, very quiet since Mr. VVD joined Liverpool. So We all know teams wanted him, now we've got him, it's, ooh, he's overpriced, piss off. Right, over to left back, I am sticking with Robertson because I don't think he's put a foot wrong. He's had a really tough start to his Liverpool career. He's come in probably expecting to be first on the team sheet at left back because Milner didn't want to be there. Moreno was the shittest player I've ever seen last season, and then as soon as Robertson comes in, it's like a kick up the arse for Moreno, and he did look pretty damn good. Now, we say unfortunately for Moreno, but luckily for Robertson, Moreno picked up that injury. Robertson stepped in and for me done absolutely nothing wrong. The lad can get forward, he can defend, and I think he could possibly be the main man next season. Right, onto midfield, I am starting off with Gini Wijnaldum. I love this lad. I think again he's another bloody workhorse and a very good player. Consistency wise, yes, he could improve. There's some games he's amazing, there's some games you don't really, he's a bit quiet, but I think in that position, sitting a bit, I think he can do a very good job. Because for me, I think Henderson's running out of time, to be honest. I know Klopp always defends him. I've always defended him, but I think this season Henderson has he's not been Liverpool quality. He's certainly not been captain quality. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the way Henderson plays. I love his work ethic. I love the way he's such a good professional. But that only takes you so far. If you want to be in a Liverpool side competing for the league, you've got to be doing things in games that are wowing people, and unfortunately we're not getting that from Henderson at the minute. So I like Gini, I think he's a better player than Henderson, and I would put him in the team. Right, next up is an exciting one. It is Goretzka, and I don't know if I'm right, you know what I'm like with names, but we have been linked heavily with this guy from Schalke, and I don't know if I've heard this correct, but is he a free transfer? I know he's hot property right now, and I think Man City again are looking for him. I think there's a few of the clubs interested, and rumours have it that Liverpool are highly likely to sign this guy as well. And I don't know a lot about him, but I'm hearing rave reviews from not just Liverpool fans, from City fans, from United fans saying what a top quality player he is. And again, he could be a missing puzzle piece for Liverpool in that team. So again, I'm not going to overly hype him because I don't know a lot about him, but hearing what not just Liverpool fans are saying, it sounds exciting. And if Klopp really wants him, which again the rumours are going around that he's really wanted by Klopp, then I'm excited, because everyone Klopp's brought in has done a pretty damn good job right now. Next up is probably the first name on Klopp's team sheet. It is Mohamed Salah, the most incredible bloody player I've seen in a long time. What a start to the season he's had. He just can't stop scoring, and he's frightening. He's frightening to watch, and of course now we've got the rumours he's off to Madrid, which I don't think so, because he was quoted saying he wants to win the title with Liverpool. Now, lots of people laughed. Probably had a little giggle myself, because that might be a bit down the road. But with this team, maybe not as far as we thought. So yeah, Salah has got to be in that team. And of course, the interchange around these front four is going to be beautiful. Next up, I didn't have him in my club, and I'm not spending 18k just to show you, because I'm not going to use him. But next up, we have got Marty. Now, I hold my hands up and say Marty's frustrating me a bit this season. I think he needs to get his act together. I don't know if he's been affected by the beautiful play that Salah's got, and a lot of attention is on Salah, of course, and Marty was the main man the previous season. But look, we all know the talent that Marty is, and I think eventually he'll settle down. He's been brought out of the team slightly, given, you know, he's given a bit of a respite, but I want to see him back to his best in the team. He's absolutely an amazing player. He's got the Ox putting him under pressure now, which I'm loving to see, because the Ox is turning into a fantastic player under Jurgen Klopp. But Marty at his best, 100%. in that team. And next up, the one we are bloody waiting for, it is Naby Keita. None of us can wait to see this guy. He's tearing up the Bundesliga, and I honestly can't wait. Germany, or everybody in Germany, were seemingly congratulating Klopp on signing this guy because he's meant to be the real deal. I can't comment again. I've only seen what he's been doing since the end of last season and this season, and it's exciting. But can he do it in the Premier League? That's the big question. But for me, there's no reason why he shouldn't. And with a very strong looking team around him, I think he's only going to thrive, especially under Klopp as well. He can bomb forward, this guy can split defences with passes, he can get back. I feel like he's got it all. But again, he has to bring that into the Premier League, and that's the main question. If he does, then he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, I think. And finally, we finish with Roberto Firmino, which again, this guy does not get enough credit. People saying Liverpool have to go sign an out-and-out striker, and then we see stats going up on Twitter that he's outplaying the likes of Marty, he's outplaying the likes of Lacazette, he's definitely outplaying bloody Lukaku. I think my nan would. But he's doing it, he's bashing in goals, he's always assisting. But it's not that, he's breaking down play, he does so much for the team. You cannot take this guy out for an out-and-out striker. So for me, that is our team. Now let's not forget, we've also got the likes of the Ox, we've got Solanke coming through the ranks, who I think has got a very bright future. We've got Lallana, we've got so many players that can come into this team, and there could be more signings as well. It's exciting times. I think we are the second best team in the league. I honestly do, and I know I'm a Liverpool fan and people are going to say you're just biased, but honest fans from any team should be able to see at the minute Liverpool are the second best team in the league. The defence is the only thing letting them down. Our strike force can compete with anybody in Europe, and I'm very excited. I think it's only Man City, who again, Man City are strides ahead of even Liverpool at the minute, but I think we're on the right track under Klopp, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. Of course he's going to get slated for his antics, his defensive play, but I think if defence is fixed, there's not many teams going to stand in Liverpool's way next season. Let me know your opinions. I want honest opinions, of course, not just banter, trolling comments, because I like a bit of banter. But for this video, I would like some honest feedback from Man United fans, City fans, all fans around the world. What do you think this team could do next season? Thank you for watching, boys. Be sure to drop a like. It was something different because I just needed something fresh. I've enjoyed making this video. If you do want to see others like this, do let me know. Drop a like. Sub if you're new, and I'll talk to you all next time. Take care, boys. Cheerio.